Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to extend a very warm welcome from Mindset and Blueprint to today's workshop, which is GenZ RedY. Now granted, today, Gen Z travelers are roughly 9% of total travelers. Not a lot, but by 2028, they'll get to become the biggest consumer profile in travel retail.
And the most important actually for all of us in this room, like in 2028, Gen Z will outnumber any other segment in the world. So they will be the most important ones to look after and the biggest group for sure. And also we assume that there are going to be 1.2 billion passengers flying in 2028 belonging to Gen Z.
Besides becoming the biggest consumer profile by 2028, you have to bear in mind that as of right here, right now, please do not consider the Gen Zs just a younger version of the millennials. They will shape travel retail and duty free. They're going to eventually just end up changing, impacting travel retail duty free as we know it. And if we had to summarize the couple of minutes that you just saw now, there are 4 building blocks that are extremely important to Gen Z consumers in general. Digitalization, experience-driven sustainability, and personalization. But this is what really drives the Gen Z consumers. These are the 4 things that are extremely important to them as a global, unified generation.
You have to be authentic. For bullshit doesn't go down at all very well with Gen Z. Be very, very much aware of that.
The mission with Gen Z is not to portray yourselves as being perfect. When it's by you, I mean brands, airports, retailers. But it's really about being authentic. It's okay to screw up as a company.
And then it's back to that point I made earlier about peer review. You know, they're looking for peers to say, you know, did you have a good experience in the store? So it's not just, did you like the product? But actually, people will be peer reviewing the experience of the store. In the same way that things like TripAdvisor have taught us all to peer review a hotel, an airline, or restaurant, you get that peer review of a retail experience, and therefore the colleague is critical. If they have a bad experience, the world will know about it.
3 in 10 are rational pre-planners. So when they arrive at the airport, they kind of know what they would like to buy. And very often, we will see in a moment, they are very purpose-driven.
You want to talk about the organization's purpose and values. Identify and select relevant social media. Top 3 social media platforms from Gen Z: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
This comes from the fact that, as Thomas mentioned, they are filled with information before the trip in terms of what they can read on social media, in terms of what peer reviews have told them or what their friends have told them about a specific airport, the best burger in Copenhagen, and so on, and in terms of brands and in terms of what they can buy. The problem is with the conversion and, as a consequence, with the purchase rate. This means that once the Gen Z person is walking through the store, is just not surprised enough to convert into buyers, okay? In terms of spending, so they spend less on average currently in duty-free compared to any other generation. And we will see in a moment on which category they spend the most or they allocate their biggest budget.
And as I mentioned in my intro about understanding Gen Zs, they are the most concerned about sustainability. And now more than ever is time for us as the travel retail industry to level up on walking the talk, on calling out about our sustainability achievements. And because they are so digitally savvy and so informed and so aware, they are going to be the first ones to call us out if we are not delivering on our promise.
We had the opportunity to speak to Erin, who heads up Lacoste in Asia Pacific, to speak specifically about Gen Z in Asia Pacific and how they leverage digitalization when they go shopping.
We're down that road already. We're down the metaverse road. We've done some amazing stuff for our regular business to promote the brand, and then for travel retail, we're actually working right now in Japan, creating a metaverse environment.
We've been discussing throughout our workshop today, digitalization, experience-driven sustainability, personalization, 4 building blocks that are extremely important to the Gen Zs. Gen Z will not help us, they will force us to police ourselves simply through they won't spend any money with us buying our products. Transparency, accountability, ownership will be key drivers.
And thank you for joining today. Bye-bye. Thank you.